Breaking news. Eddie Jordan has boldly revealed a shocking secret, accusing the FIA of deliberately using red flag decisions to disadvantage Max Verstappen. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton's move to Ferrari is projected to generate up to £1 billion for the Scuderia through increased sales and sponsorships. In other news, Lando Norris has vowed to go all out against Max Verstappen in a bid for revenge during the 2025 season. Welcome to F1 Real Time. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Former Formula One team boss Eddie Jordan has launched a scathing critique of Niels Wittich, the now former FIA F1 race director, accusing him of deliberately using a red flag to disadvantage Max Verstappen during the Brazilian Grand Prix. Jordan's fiery comments were aired on the Formula for Success podcast, where he claimed Wittich's actions unfairly impacted the reigning champion. The 2024 Brazilian Grand Prix, a dramatic and rain-soaked affair, became a turning point in this year's Drivers' Championship. Max Verstappen, despite facing a major setback in qualifying, stormed back to claim a remarkable victory, extending his championship lead over Lando Norris to a commanding 62 points. With only a few races remaining, Verstappen's fourth consecutive world championship now seems all but inevitable. Qualifying at Interlagos was nothing short of mayhem, with torrential rain on Saturday forcing the session to be postponed until Sunday morning. Red flags disrupted the proceedings multiple times, with one key interruption costing Verstappen dearly and ensuring his early elimination. Speaking on the podcast alongside former F1 driver David Coulthard, Jordan didn't mince his words when discussing the incident. The conversation began with Coulthard musing over potential rule changes, including a ban on pitting under virtual safety car conditions, as a way to improve fairness in F1. I think it's kind of found its natural place now where the luck of where the safety car comes out is the luck of the racing gods, Coulthard suggested. We have to assume that the race director never looks at things like where cars are as to weather. At this point, Jordan interjected with a sharp rebuttal, suggesting that Wittich did precisely that in Brazil. Of course he does. Of course he does, Jordan exclaimed. Are you telling me that Max was dealt a fair deal? Was he dealt a fair deal when the red flag came out 7 cars later? Come on, David, don't be stupid. You know the gods are in Lando's hands. They want Lando to win this championship. But he's not going to because Max has outfoxed him. That's it. Coulthard attempted to play devil's advocate, arguing that sometimes racing outcomes are simply a matter of luck. However, Jordan was having none of it. The red flag was wrong. It was a mistake. Jordan said. He fucked up, didn't he? Verstappen's ability to recover from the setback was nothing short of extraordinary. Starting P17 on the grid after a 5-place penalty for a new internal combustion engine, the Dutchman delivered a masterclass in wet weather driving. He crossed the finish line a commanding 19.5 seconds ahead of Alpine's Esteban Ocon, with Norris unable to mount a significant challenge in the treacherous conditions. Meanwhile, the Formula One paddock is buzzing with anticipation as 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton prepares to join Ferrari in 2025, ending a 12-season legacy with Mercedes. Former F1 driver Martin Donnelly believes this blockbuster move could bring Ferrari as much as £1 billion in merchandise revenue, further solidifying the financial and cultural impact of Hamilton's arrival at the Scuderia. However, Donnelly also issued a stark warning. Navigating the intense competition with Charles Leclerc, Ferrari's long-established star, will be no small feat for Hamilton. Hamilton's decision to join Ferrari sent shockwaves through the motorsport world earlier this year. The partnership combines the sport's most successful driver with its most iconic team, a move many believe will reignite Ferrari's championship hopes. Donnelly, who raced in F1 with Arrows and Lotus, highlighted the commercial significance of Hamilton's move. Speaking to the media, he said, "It's a great move for Ferrari. You bring in over £1 billion in merchandising for the company. Few people realize how much money they make from merchandise. It's also good for the sport." Hamilton's global appeal, combined with Ferrari's storied legacy, is expected to create a marketing juggernaut, drawing in fans and revenues at unprecedented levels. While Hamilton's arrival may boost Ferrari's fortunes off track, the battle within the team is set to be fierce. Charles Leclerc, who has been with Ferrari since 2019, is firmly entrenched as the team's future. Leclerc's meteoric rise through Ferrari's junior program and consistent performances have made him the face of the Scuderia, earning him multiple contract extensions and unwavering support from the Tifosi. This season, Leclerc has been in stellar form, securing 3 victories and 9 additional podiums, placing him third in the drivers' standings. Donnelly believes Hamilton will face a formidable challenge in Leclerc. "I don't think he will walk into Leclerc's backyard and just nick his football," Donnelly remarked. "It's not going to be that easy. But it's good for the sport, it's good for the Tifosi, who have someone else to cheer for. For Hamilton, the move to Ferrari represents a fresh start after several frustrating seasons with Mercedes, plagued by the porpoising issues of the W13 and W14. Despite the team's struggles, Hamilton has remained competitive, but Donnelly sees this move as a necessary change for the Briton. Also for Lewis, especially after the 3 years with porpoising. At Interlagos, they were still suffering from that problem, Donnelly noted. Facing Leclerc, who Donnelly believes is as fast as Lewis on his day, will require Hamilton to dig deep to establish dominance at Ferrari. Hamilton's move to Ferrari is not just about inter-team rivalries. It has the potential to shake up the Constructors' Championship, with Ferrari aiming to challenge Red Bull for supremacy. Hopefully for them, we will see them at the front in terms of points in the Constructors' Championship, along with Red Bull, Donnelly said. With Red Bull's dominance over the past few seasons showing no signs of waning, Hamilton and Leclerc's partnership could be the key to ending that streak. Meanwhile, Lando Norris poised for F1 2025 title charge, but must get ruthless against Verstappen. Lando Norris heads into the 2025 Formula One season with renewed determination, armed with the belief that he can challenge Max Verstappen for the World Championship. Yet, F1 pundits and insiders argue that to truly unseat the four-time champion, Norris must sharpen his competitive edge and capitalize on every opportunity from the season's outset. Norris' 2024 campaign, while impressive, was marked by moments of missed opportunity. The McLaren driver emerged as Verstappen's closest challenger midway through the season, even securing multiple pole positions and podium finishes. However, Verstappen's relentless dominance, exemplified by his iconic victory from P17 at the Brazilian Grand Prix, proved insurmountable. With the Dutchman now 62 points ahead in the standings and just 3 rounds to go, Norris' title hopes are all but extinguished. Reflecting on the season, FIA steward Johnny Herbert emphasized the importance of Norris starting strong in 2025. Lando has had to play catch-up, and that is very difficult to do, Herbert told media. He has driven so well, got poles, and improved massively. But the points gap means the title is out of reach unless Max has a dreadful run of bad luck, which won't happen. Lando will go into 2025 knowing he can beat Max. If he can capitalize on a strong start as Max did this year, who knows what could happen? We haven't seen the best of Lando yet, nor, for that matter, of Max. While Norris has demonstrated raw speed and consistency, former team boss Eddie Jordan believes his nice guy persona may have held him back from inflicting maximum damage on Verstappen's title lead when opportunities arose. Lando Norris has been brought up by an amazing, lovely, beautiful, caring family. And is there an argument to say that he's too nice? Yes, possibly, Jordan said on the Formula for Success podcast. Jordan lamented moments in 2024 where Norris, despite having a superior McLaren, failed to decisively pull ahead of Verstappen. He should have been out of sight in several races this year where Max didn't have the car that he had, he added. Echoing Jordan's sentiments, David Coulthard believes Norris has all the tools to be a world champion but needs to adopt a more combative mindset on track.